Don't you just love walking on the beach in a warm sunny day like this one? Well, Rico right here, he loves that too. But the problem is that he keeps getting blown up. So, in order for him to enjoy a peaceful life, he had to join the rebellion that fights against the corrupt government that controls these islands. This is Just Cause 3, and the game starts with us on a plane on our way to help the rebel forces.
Sheldon, where's the good stuff?
Oh, damned if I know. Hell, there may not be any good stuff.
Oh, here's the good stuff.
Booyah! Wow!
So, in the next moment, I'm mindlessly shooting an RPG while riding a freaking airplane in the middle of a war zone, while we are getting shot at by rockets and anti-aircraft artillery. This game is freaking crazy. I am also positive that this is how every 4th of July looks like in America. The plane does a barrel roll and I start falling towards the ground at very high speed. Just as I was ready to meet my maker, I pull out a parachute and I land safely on the ground. I don't know where that parachute came from, but I'm glad it did. On the ground I see that I also have a web shooter, so I stick myself to the closest wall and I pretend to be Spider-Man for a second. After hearing my friend's cry for help, I go to rescue him, and I realize that Rico also has an infinite amount of parachutes on him. So, he is defying the laws of gravity, he has web shooters, and an infinite amount of parachutes. I didn't know this was a superhero game. I really hope this isn't a tie-in to She-Hulk and we later find out that Rico is She-Hulk's boyfriend or something. Please God, no.
Yeah! I bet you militia were not expecting Rico fucking...
Yeah, I don't think anyone was expecting Rico to be fucking anything anytime soon. So I jump down there and I help my good friend Mario.
Nice work, Mario.
It's me, Mario!
In return, he gives me a star and in the next moment we hop in a car and proceed to very recklessly drive to our next objective. I even managed to pull out a sick drift. I knew all these years of driving my mom's car in the parking lot would pay off. Okay, I lied about my mom's car. I never had a mom. I was raised by baboons in the Amazonian jungle. Anyways, we reach our destination where we help the rebel forces. I hop in a tank and I start blowing everyone, but not in a sexual way, more like in there will be nothing left of your corpse way. After we are done with that, I take a chopper and I fly it to a nearby house where I have to save a damsel in distress. Here I try to fly as close to the ground as I could and kill the enemies with the helicopter blades, but I crashed and I died, making a fool of myself. No wonder my dad isn't proud of me. But I respawn in the middle of the battle and I grapple myself to this tower and I use a minigun to obliterate the enemies. After all of that is over, it's time for me to meet my damsel in distress.
Dima, it's nice to see you too, Dima.
Oh. Hello.
Unfortunately, she says that she is not into 90s action movie stars, which means that I am not getting any action tonight. So sad. But she shows me how to use the tethers, which is a very cool mechanic. You can attach them to two objects and then you can pull them towards each other, which will cause them to explode. And don't get me started on the explosions. I mean, look at this. This is every Michael's Bay fan wet dream. She also gives me a wingsuit. This game keeps getting more and more awesome by the minute. I plant some bombs on a nearby bridge and I destroy it while an enemy convoy was crossing it. I don't know who's gonna pay for rebuilding that bridge, but I know it's not going to be me. I like how in this game you just have to shoot in the general direction of anything and everything just starts exploding.
Embarrassing.
Mario, Rico, it's time for supper.
Gran matre! Give us 1 minute, we will be inside, please!
Mario. Respect.
She's a little bit deaf.
We gather support, build our forces. I'm going to liberate Manea.
Now I have to liberate a nearby town. I can drive there or I can just wingsuit my way over there. And of course I choose to wingsuit and I proceed to plunge face first into the first building that I come across. When liberating the town, first I had to shoot up a police station, destroy a big ass statue of Di Ravello, destroy some speakerphones and tear down some billboards that had the dictator's face on them. Now all I had to do is raise the flag. I found these imposters who were just pretending to sing.
Has been set free, my friend. The Di Ravello militia, or as it's
They can't fool me because clearly they had no instruments in their hands, so I stopped them before they could scam anyone. I literally tried to do this for like half an hour. I had to put this in. Flying around the island, I found this field full of flowers. Very beautiful and exciting stuff to be seen in this game. I call in an airdrop that brings me a helicopter and I fly it to this power plant that I have to liberate. Here I try to use it as a kamikaze bomb, but to little success as it misses every red stuff that I was aiming for. I still manage to liberate the place and I make my name a little more known as the new ruler of these islands. While flying over the water and admiring the view, I see some boats and I decide to steal one. I chose the biggest one because I needed to compensate with one of my insecurities, but I won't tell you which one.
People here can breathe easier now.
You heard that? Breathe! Here I attach some bombs to my allies to see their reaction.
Well, you knew the risks.
They definitely didn't appreciate that. A birdie told me that there is a magical weapon somewhere on these islands, so I flew over the ocean to the neighboring island and here I found this pistol that made my head big. Now I have a big head and I can make other people's head just as big. Don't ask why or how, just embrace it. It's easier. I was informed that a nearby truck is transporting Allied prisoners, so I went over there to rescue them. I stole the truck and in the heat of the moment I drove the truck off the bridge. But at least here nobody will ever capture them ever again.
We've been over this. What's the explosion?
Driving around, I found a dead deer, an injured deer, laying on the road, so I attach it to my car and I rush it to the vet. But on the way I accidentally hit a cow, so now I had 2 injured animals that needed immediate medical assistance attached to my car.
Deja vu, I just been in this place before. Higher on the street and I know it's my time to go.
We arrived at the vet. Here, little animals. You will be better now. Well, this is it for this video. I hope you liked. If you did, please like and subscribe and I hope to see you in the next one. Goodbye.